I am also definitely an espresso girly. It just started. I'm all in. I'm obviously a sourdough girly. I already own backyard chickens. I'm not there on the raw milk, mostly just because I don't care.
I'm a wannabe sourdough girly. I'm not even at the sourdough starter girly yet, but she shall get there.
And welcome back, turkeys. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Kaylee.
It's our 50th episode, bitches.
I saw that we were coming up on 50, and it is crazy. We're halfway to 100.
Crazy. We're halfway to 100. We're almost to our 1-year anniversary.
Gosh, we are. That's in a couple weeks.
I know, it's insane.
Well,
yay for
I'm proud of us.
Me too. I was having a whole journaling episode about that this morning, but that is not why we're here today.
Are we?
This one's for the girlies. Oh my God.
Are we podcast girlies? Oh my gosh.
Guys, this week, we're in this flow of making lists, and I don't know. Who cares? We're going to just roll with it because it seems to be what's working for us, and it's fun. So hopefully just for y'all. But I keep hearing it from you, from other people, the term girly. Adjective, fill in the blank, followed by girly. And I don't know. We decided to just kind of compile the list of girlies that we've noticed on social media or otherwise in the world and tell you guys what their top 3 characteristics are. So this is archetypes of the internet girlies.
I'm very excited. I love our list form. Hopefully y'all do too. Do you want to start it off? Go every other?
I think I will. Will. And to start it off, I have a show and tell. Sorry, listeners. I have number 1, the sourdough girlies. This is my sourdough starter. To be honest, she was doing really good, but it's gotten kind of cold out, and so I think that she's not as active as she should be. But we're seeing some bubbles. I brought her upstairs with me all day to stay warm. And okay,
she looks beautiful.
Let me tell you. Thank you. I feel really earthy just holding this. So, your sourdough girlies considers herself better than the banana bread girlies.
Valid.
Is unsure what to do now that the starter is actually started, and is contemplating backyard chickens. This is your sourdough starter girlies.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is perfect starting off because so what I did is I did, the type of girly, and then the description of the girlies were more girlies. I think you'll follow once I start talking. So your sourdough girly is a subset of my crunchy girly, which is my first one. So crunchy girly consists of sourdough girlies, bone broth girlies, free people girlies, homeschooling girlies, and homesteading girlies. Speaking of chickens.
Next in my categories, we have the actual sourdough girlies. So whereas before we had the sourdough starters, these are now the full sourdoughs.
I love this. Okay.
The sourdough girly has backyard chickens. Convinces herself that bread is a healthy food because it's homemade, and is now considering trying raw milk.
I should have put that on my list. Fun fact to deviate this from just a slight minute. The whole time I was pregnant, I know this is counterintuitive from what you will mostly hear out in the world, but I really, really wanted to find raw milk to drink while I was pregnant and beyond. And I cannot find anybody. So I'm still on the hunt. I'm sure I'm in a place in Texas where I can find it. I just haven't found it yet. But I love that. That is so funny. So are you considering raw milk?
I know where to buy it if I want to buy it from someone and not use it for human consumption.
Right. No, just to have it.
I just don't have feelings. Listen, y'all, I just got excited about buying name brand whole milk, so I think I'm going to hang out there for a little bit.
Oh, I love the progression. Okay. Mine has now deviated from sourdough, but kind of on the same page. Not really. You have now joined the club because we are now both Nespresso girlies, which consists of organic milk girlies, anti-Keurig girlies, because once you have Nespresso, you can't do Keurig. No. And last but not least, the frother girlies.
You've hit me on the nose. Next on my list, we have podcast girlies. A podcast girly will tell you facts about things you don't want to know. A podcast girly has weirdly specific knowledge about very narrow topics, but cannot tell you a single current event. And a podcast girly is ready to share a true crime podcast recommendation at even a whiff of a request to include mentioning a road trip, a long drive, a plane ride, or a long wait at the DMV.
Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I didn't even think of that one.
It's me. I'm her.
You're a podcast girly on the listener side and a podcast girly on the creating side.
I should have stereotyped myself on the creator side.
I'll add one to the creator side. If you're a creative podcast girly, hit that subscribe, like, and smash that comment button. I'll never get it right. Don't forget to leave us a review.
Leave us a 5-star review. I don't want anything less.
No, please save that for Amazon reviews. Okay. Which one did I get to do next? These are all great. Okay. Switching gears a little bit, I have the iconic fitness girly, which consists of Lululemon girlies, squat girlies, or on the other side, strictly treadmill girlies. You know what kind of squat girlies I'm talking about. The ones with the camera propped up. Yeah, okay. Protein girlies and meal prep girlies, but not in a productive way, in a this sucks, my life is just chicken and rice way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I've been there. I can't really talk shit, but there she be.
Beige food. Okay, next on my list is the true crime girlies. See above for the podcast girlies. However, in addition, the true crime girly has planned out how to do the perfect murder more than anyone who has actually murdered. And the true crime girly is also very confused as to why she's not sleeping well at night. Unrelated.
I've seen a couple memes roll around that say something to the effect of when your girlfriend is scared of everything, but then she listens to true crime podcasts or something. There's something to that effect. Now I'm blanking. Like, we're crazy for that. Okay, going along somewhat with the fitness girly, propping her camera up in the corner of the gym, squatting for the likes, I have influencer girly. These would be, if you fall within these girlies, you are an influencer girly. Vlogging girly. Selfie girly. Take my picture girly. And always on her phone girly.
May we never venture into that territory. No offense,
Day in the
though.
life. No, I know. I'm honestly kind of jealous because I don't know how you create so much content around just being yourself. It's too much for me. I can't. This isn't enough.
I can't remember to take a picture of my food before I start eating it.
Yeah, same.
All right. Next up, we have the Andrew Huberman girly. The
I
Andrew
thought you were going to
Huberman
say Andrew
girly.
Tate girly. And I thought we were going to go so far the other way.
No, we are on the Andrew Huberman girlies. They have a cold plunge and a sauna and they are ready to talk about it. The Andrew Huberman girlies will discuss hormones with someone at least twice per day. And the Andrew Huberman girlies will risk being late to work in order to complete their 15 minutes of direct sunlight.
That's a great one. That's great. He has so many videos, and shout out to his podcast. They're long, but they're great.
I love all of his information and all of the content that he comes out. It's funny. I love him, much like how people love Jesus, but then it's the followers that just really fuck it up for me sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. You introduced me to him, but I can see how people would be crazy.
Or they just want to be him. It's like he's a very unique entity.
Yeah.
Very smart. Use his information, and then you don't need to proselytize for him. He's fine. He doesn't need you to be a Andrew Huberman evangelical.
Oh my gosh. He's not trying to start a cult, people. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Well, I've only got one more. I could probably think of some on the spot, but hippie girly, which would be a patchouli girly, most likely a smoker girly, peace and love girly, no shoes girly, stereotypically potentially dirty girly, and vegan girly.
See also crunchy girly.
Right? There's definitely some overlap in that Venn diagram.
We'll buy all organic food, but we'll buy weed from a shady guy off of the back alley. Okay, I've got two more that I mapped out, but I think we should stereotype ourselves after this.
Okay.
The I don't want kids girly. You know about them within 1 second of their social media content. They make really long videos about, quote, choosing to live child-free in a really preachy tone. And they will give you the sense that this is 13th century England and that everybody is trying to pressure them into popping out 7 more farmhands every 5 minutes. We don't need you to procreate. You don't have to. It's fine. Instagram knows that I don't. Instagram knows I don't have kids. I see them constantly, and I can't scroll away fast enough because it just sounds so grumpy.
I feel that.
And I don't even have kids.
I know.
I'm like, we get it. Just use contraception. I don't know. You have options. Pick one. Make him pull out. I don't know, but it's fine. It's just fine. Every time they start talking, I get the sense that they just came from Bible study and Mima asked them, when are you going to start having kids? But I don't think that's happening that often.
Probably a little small subset, but I feel like people project their, not insecurities, but if they feel like that's the vibe, they're going to portray that everyone is out to get them to get pregnant. It's like maybe a couple people, but not the whole world. It's not that big of a deal.
Not here. I mean, yeah, people say stuff to me. I'm married. They ask. Sometimes it's annoying. I don't think it's that against the grain to not have kids these days.
Mm-hmm. I don't think
America.
so at all. I think it's way less expected these days. So I feel like people wouldn't be judging or...
Shit, I feel as though even people in their 20s sometimes nowadays say they're pregnant and others in society go, whoa, this is too fast. We're so used to people having kids so much later.
Mm-hmm. But even a couple, even 2 generations ago, it was 18, 19, 20.
Oh, yeah.
And that was normal.
I'll be honest. I have a few friends who had kids when they were 23 to 25, and I knew them once they were in their 30s, and I was a little bit jealous that they were already that age, and then they had kids that age, and then they were going to have kids they're going to have the potential to have grandkids when they're not really old. But I also think people are being more health conscious now. I also think that I would have potentially raised monsters at that age. I don't know. I'm glad to have worked out my shit now. But I definitely had moments where I would look at their family unit and think to myself that sounded kind of fun to already have kind of worked through that phase of life.
Definitely. Oh, talk about a girly. I'm going to jump ahead just a second because it fits. I'm a Gilmore girly. And I always wanted to be like Lorelai and have a child young, but I didn't want to be a single parent. I wanted to, have a family very young so I could be friends and I could be cool still and I could be the cool young mom and be friends with her and then, be young enough to be around for a long time. But that didn't happen and that's okay because I also agree I am not the same person that I was back then and I'm happy that I'm happy that the timing worked out how it did.
I think your kids' friends will appreciate you being the wise mommy more than the fun mommy.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because you're going to be fun. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Thank you. Yes.
But you won't be such a nincompoop.
Yeah, that's true.
And now as an adult, when I look back at Gilmore Girls, I feel less warm and fuzzy about it.
Oh, 1000%. Yeah. But when I was in high school,
enmeshed relationship.
Yeah, very like too codependent and not healthy. Yeah. Yeah.
Rory would have needed a lot of therapy.
Yeah, but then move on.
We've derailed. I don't know that somebody that had I don't know. You are breaking a mold if you have a kid at 16 and she goes to Yale.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you. Okay. Yep.
Breaking a mold. Even just for the sheer fact of I don't know how you could afford to do anything. I guess Lorelai had rich parents. All right. We digress. Next. Last but not least. My least favorite of all are the I Know Something You Don't Know girlies.
Oh, that's a good one.
This girly has a reel with very large text about something you should be doing and here's why, followed by a read below, so they can con you into reading 5 pages of text in their description while their reel runs on 2-second loops so they get 100 views.
Oh, is that how it works?
I'm fucking on to y'all's ass. Anyway. The I Know Something You Don't Know girlies are always trying to sell a course.
True.
And lastly, the I Know Something You Don't Know girlies use the TikTok tone when outlining their Get Ready With Me video, which is for sure not how they actually get ready.
Oh, yeah. You know how long it actually takes these stupid behind the scenes things? You know what grinds my gears on influencer girlies and what you just said that I can't remember? Snooty patootie girlies. Is if you're going to vlog your day and you're going to get ready with me, do you know how much time it takes to actually set up the lighting and then the camera and then your perfect makeup thing on a table with the perfect angle and the sun shining in so that it looks great. And then you cut to a scene where you're walking to the coffee shop, but who took the video of you walking? You had to come across the street, set your phone up, press record, go back across the street, walk down the street, trying to be cute, and then walk back to the street, stop it, clip it, and then post it. That's too much. It's too much.
It's insane. The ones that start in bed are my least favorite. Because you woke up or you turned all the lights out and put up your room darkening shades, because I'm certain you're not recording this at 4 a.m. when you allegedly awaken. And then hit start, get in bed, then get out of bed and turn on the lights. And I don't know, do your Kegels or whatever it is they say that they do first thing in the morning, which I promise is bullshit. I think everybody in their 30s is waking up with a resounding fuck every time their alarm goes off. But just what you said, the camera angles, it's insane. Then I mix up my AG1.
What? Oh. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm gonna be very transparent here. I do enjoy an aesthetic get ready with me vlogging type day in the life short or reel. It kind of gets me. I get why they do it. I don't want to do it, but I'll watch it. I'll watch you walk to the coffee shop and know what you did to do it, but I like it. You know.
I don't. I would like it if you were holding the phone with you. If you laid down and you hit start and I watched you as if you were wearing a body cam, get up and work out that way, that would be real. Because do you know what else I hate? I want to so badly. The other thing I hate is when they say POV, but it's looking at them. Unless you are having an out-of-body experience, tripping on mushrooms, or have an alternate personality, that's not your POV. It drives me nuts.
We need to get a little body cam and wear it all day and clip that and then don't go POV for real. Oh God, that's so funny.
My favorite POV. One time we asked a sheriff's deputy in my old job to send us footage of a traffic stop because we had to verify something. And their records department said, sure, here you go. And we watched him walk down the hallway into the bathroom and then heard tinkles as we stared at the back of a urinal.
I knew you were going to say something with the bathroom. That's my biggest fear.
I'm glad he didn't take a shit. I'm glad that the angle was right. They've definitely fixed those so that you see straight out from the position of the body cam. Yeah, that's a POV shot, people. Not this, not holding out and looking back at you.
Oh, so great.
It's the tone that gets me too. First I get up, and then I go to that. And then I mix up my favorite thing of AG1 because it helps me get my nutrients for the day. I don't even know how they do it. It's a new accent. It's a new way of speaking.
I know.
Next, I drink a glass of water with 2 slices of lemon in it because it alkalines my blood. Whatever bullshit they made up. Click the link below for the special glasses that I get that don't defog your lenses. I've learned so much about affiliate links and all these other gimmicks from you because we're doing them.
Well, at least we're being authentic with them.
But I can see it now.
Oh,
I can see where, and I get it, you're trying to make money and you've got to fund things, and part of that's just this new commerce thing we've created, but it drives me insane how staged it is, and then that braggy, weird TikTok tone of voice.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it the right way, or else put a disclaimer in there or something. I don't know. Or don't. Apparently some people like it. It's just I just want someone to be real about it. Like there's this one lady that just got really famous because she just walks around and shows you how unesthetically pleasing her house is.
I like that.
Sometimes with her, I think to myself, you're about to twinge over the line of depression.
Oh, that's too much.
You know, where you don't pick your clothes up off the floor for long enough, and then you start to think that maybe we're doing some avoidance things.
Yep. I'm thinking about the pile of laundry that's been sitting on the floor for a week.
It's not sprawled about your whole house.
That's true. It's contaminated clutter.
Yeah, I think everyone needs a contaminated corner or contaminated top of your dresser. We all have that one chair, that end table, or that one, like, excuse me, the burps, or that one section of the house or that one room where your formal dining room is that you never formally eat at. So it's easy to just pile stuff on there.
Yep.
In our case, we had a place that we would put all the mail, and then that got really big, and then we needed that counter space for hosting, so we put all the mail on top of the washing machine, and we've not gotten it off. It was perfect, but we also don't have it spewing across our house. Okay, I digress. What 3 girlies are you off of your list?
Me? What am I girlies?
What are you?
Where am I? I'm a wannabe sourdough girly. I'm not even at the sourdough starter girly yet, but she shall get there. But I'd like to be a sourdough girly. What I am is a organic, pasture-raised everything girly.
A
Because
grass-fed girly.
a grass-fed girly, grass-fed, grass-finished girly. Because there's a difference. And antibiotic-free doesn't mean shit for chickens because they're always antibiotic-free, so you gotta get the pasture-raised. Anyway, okay, digressed. What else? I am Nespresso girly, Avs McGavs. And we didn't mention this one, but I'll throw it in there. I'm a hypocritical driver girly, where I will get mad that someone's going so slow and want to zoom around them and call them a slow piece of shit, get the fuck out the way. But then also when I have the time to take my sweet time and someone's riding my ass, I will get mad and want to flip them off, even though I don't, because safety, people you don't know anymore. But I would say I'm a hypocritical driver girly.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I am a judgmental girly.
Me too.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Me too.
I have thoughts. I have judgments. I have feelings. Most of them, I believe, are my tolerance being a razor wire because of my job and dealing with humans all day. It's getting better. Part of it is also my job and dealing with humans all day and seeing what difficult things humans actually have to deal with. So it's really tough for me when, Tina didn't get the whatever fucking thing she wanted wherever she is at any time. It's probably why I'm also annoyed with half these internet girlies making a big fucking deal about anything. I mean, I'm on board with you that I try to eat things that are grass-fed, or I try to be conscientious of some of that. But when people get on the internets and make it this huge deal, I get really irritated because all I can think to myself is, well, Betty bitch, you had enough money to make that choice. But some people are out here trying to make their $25 of food stamps last for the whole month, and they're on a fixed income of $7.76, and maybe they don't have that choice.
Yep. 'Tis accurate.
It's the snooty booties. Andrew Huberman is doing it right. He gives out information, science-based facts. He tells them with you, here's some actionable items. Can I afford to buy an ice bath? No. But does he make me feel like I'm a piece of shit because I can't? Absolutely not.
You could just take a cold shower.
Yeah, and he even said that.
Yeah, or you can stick your face in a bucket of ice water.
And he also didn't say it like, I knew something you don't know. Okay. I am also definitely an espresso girly. It just started. I'm all in. I'm obviously a sourdough girly. I already own backyard chickens. I'm not there on the raw milk, mostly just because I don't care. I love looking at people post about raw milk because of how triggered it makes people in the comments. Absolutely one of my favorite things I've ever watched. It's just the rage that raw milk ensues in the world. I'm definitely a podcast girly.
How did I miss that one? Sorry.
I've said I heard it on a podcast about 100 million times. I got sucked into podcasts because of Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. I am also a wannabe cool girly. I want to be hardcore girly. I want to be really good at a martial art girly, but I've never signed up and I probably won't. I want to be badass girly. I'm a lot of wannabes.
I'm a wannabe self-defense master girly. Oh, yeah.
Yes. And I am for sure a kitchen girly because I love cooking.
I'm on the couch or at the kitchen table watching you cook girly and supporting you from afar with my conversation.
with your conversation and with asking me if I'm going to clean the other side of the cutting board, which I am. I just haven't gotten there yet.
I'm assuming this is a real story because that would be something I would say. I forgot. Yeah. Because it's on the counter. If the counter's not perfectly clean, then you got to clean both sides.
Was going to. I just loved so much that you thought that I wasn't going to. And if I were in my own home, I maybe wouldn't have. So you weren't wrong. But you forgot to count in the fact that I knew what you were going to say, so I was ready to do what you wanted.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm an annoying girly sometimes. That's okay. Oh my god, that's really funny.
No, it's okay. You should be conscientious of germs. Jason calls me dirtbug because apparently I don't care.
Too funny.
Oh man. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. If we hit you on the nose with one of these, I hope it didn't hurt too bad, but I don't know. I feel seen and described, and I don't know, man. This was fun.
This was really fun. We want to hear what type of girly or guy-y, boy-y. What's the male equivalent? Dickly?
Buddy?
No. Buddy? Buddy. Okay.
Bro, we are gonna, in a later episode, we're gonna have to do the types of buddies. Also, how did we forget the Stanley girlies?
Oh my god, Stanley girlies. We see you. I am one. I don't like to be one.
You have the big handle one.
I am.
I just don't like somebody down to pick it up, though.
No, it was a gift, a very gracious gift. I'm very thankful for. But I don't like the straws. They get nasty. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you have one.
I don't have the Big Daddy, so I'm not officially in the club. Also a gift from your wedding.
Yep. Thank you to the same person.
Because I love this. Fun fact, I didn't know that Stanleys were cool, so I came back with this, and my old coworker, who was always up on the know, walked into my office and goes, "Oh, Stanley Cup, where did you get that? They're very hard to find." And that was the beginning of me understanding that people were freaking out.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, let us know what type of girly you are. I want to hear about it. Share it with us.
I do too. I need to give my description of the Stanley girly before we hang up.
Oh, yeah, please.
Has a giant key ring with so many keychains on it.
Okay, I'm feeling called out.
Always has a half drink, iced Starbucks drink in her hand, along with her Stanley. Somehow still manages to lose her keys.
And walks around with her keys, her Stanley, an iced coffee half drink, and her phone all in one hand. No free hands. Just all in the hands. But
that bitch can still open a door.
Yep. She can. And put her chapstick on.
And she can bring all the groceries in all at once.
All right, people.
Stanley. We love you. Cheers. And I will see you next Tuesday.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.